And very good afternoon to everyone. Can you imagine the world without airplane, rocket, helicopter, and other air transportation? Of course not, right? So, all this transportation uh, will not be exist is if the aerospace industry is not exist. So, our topic for presentation today is the importance of aerospace industry in transportation, specifically. Uh, so, let me introduce myself and my friend. Uh, my name is Muhammad Nur Iqbal Muhammad Nazri, and this is Razlan bin Razwan. We are the student of, we are the first year student of uh, aerospace engineering from UPM. So I will divide our presentation today into two part, which is the development of aircraft and space exploration. So let's move on to my first point. The first importance of aerospace industry in transportation is the development of aircraft. When we talk about aircraft, we talk about airplane, helicopter, and other stuff, zeppelin and other. So, aerospace industry responsible for design and manufacture multi types of aircraft. So, for example, Boeing and Airbus is one of the two biggest company that design and manufacture the aircraft, the airplane. Uh, Research has said that 40% of the from the aviation magazine, 40% of airplane design is from Boeing. So we can see how big is Boeing and aerospace industry itself. So let's move on to my next point. Uh, Development of aircraft also include the producing and maintaining of aircraft engine. Aircraft engine is like the heart and the brain of it's like the heart of the aircraft. Without it, it cannot fly. So aerospace industry is possible to producing and maintaining the aircraft engine, especially in quality, so that the aircraft can sufficiently operated. So, for example, Rolls-Royce company, which is the biggest company in manufacturing aircraft engine, it's produce more than 30 types of commercial aircraft engine uh, itself. So we can see the big contribution from Rolls-Royce and the aerospace industry. I want to pass my presentation to Razlan to so he can present his point. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend Ikmal, for the clarification about the development of aircraft in aerospace industry. So, moving on to my next point. My point is about importance aerospace industry for transportation in outer space. So, refer to my first point is about the space shuttle, as we can see over here. As we know, the USA have their own agency for the space research, or we call it as NASA. NASA has built these space vehicles such as rocket, space shuttle to transport the astronauts and supply the equipment to the ISS, or we call it by International Space Station. Okay, refer to the ISS. As we know that our Malaysia astronaut is Dr. Shim Muzaffar have been used this space vehicle as a transportation to the ISS to continue their space research. So, from this invention shows that this aerospace technology has helped them to continue their research for the outer space. So moving on to for my next point. For my next point is about space exploration. During this COVID-19 issue happen in the world right now, on 30 May 2020, there have USA company owned by Elon Musk, or we call it by SpaceX, have made a collaboration with NASA. The collaboration is about the space exploration to the Mars. This company has built the modern rocket with full of improvement in the technology compared to the older ones. The rocket we call it by is Falcon 9 that are handled by two astronauts, or we can call it Crew Dragon. So Crew Dragon have been on their mission to the Mars right now, and right now we know that the space rocket have landed on the ISS. This rocket take only 24 hours to reach the ISS. So this rocket was a main role important in the space vehicle for the space exploration. So conclusion for this presentation, we know that aerospace technology has supported many things in development of transportation industry and become one of the important key to success in the development of transportation industry. Thank you.